Introducing my name is HIDAYATUL OKTAVIANI. Other people often call me Vivian. I am 20 years old. I am guilty of the village of Kadwarabura and I am studying at the University of Madura Faculty of Teacher Education and English Language Study Program. I made this listening text-to-speech video to fulfill Mr. Freide's listening for academic purpose assignment. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived a little girl named Lucy. She had a fluffy white cat named Snowball. Snowball was not just a pet, he was Lucy's best friend. Every day after school, Lucy and Snowball would play in the garden. One sunny afternoon, Lucy came home to find that Snowball was missing. She looked everywhere in the house but couldn't find him. Feeling worried, Lucy decided to search the neighborhood. She asked her neighbors if they had seen Snowball, but no one had. Determined to find her cat, Lucy made posters with Snowball's picture and hung them around the town. She also left food outside her house, hoping Snowball would return home when he was hungry. Days passed, and Lucy still couldn't find Snowball. Just when she was about to lose hope, she heard a faint meowing coming from the bushes in her garden. Lucy ran outside and found Snowball tangled in a bush. She carefully freed him and hugged him tightly. From that day on, Lucy made sure to keep a closer eye on Snowball. She was so happy to have her best friend back. And below are questions from the short story that I have told. 1. What is the name of the little girl in the story? 2. What is the name of Lucy's cat? Point 3. Where did Lucy and Snowball usually play? Point 4. What did Lucy do when she couldn't find Snowball? Point 5. How did Lucy eventually find Snowball? 6. What lesson did Lucy learn from this experience? This is the answer to the question listed above. 1. The name of the little girl in the story is Lucy. 2. The name of Lucy's cat is Snowball. 3. Lucy and Snowball usually played in the garden. 4. When Lucy couldn't find Snowball, she searched the neighborhood, asked her neighbors, made posters, and left food outside her house. 5. Lucy eventually found Snowball tangled in a bush in her garden. 6. Lucy learned to keep a closer eye on Snowball to ensure he doesn't get lost again. This story is entitled Rain in the Small Town. In a quiet small town, the rain was pouring down heavily. The flowers in the front garden of Mrs. Waddy's house looked fresher than ever. That morning, Ronnie, Mrs. Waddy's granddaughter, was visiting. She sat on the porch, enjoying the distinctive scent of wet earth. Ronnie, come inside. You'll catch a cold, called Mrs. Waddy from inside the house. Double quotes, just a moment, Grandma. I love the rain, replied Ronnie with a smile. Mrs. Waddy just shook her head and smiled. She knew Ronnie always loved the rain, just like her late father, Mrs. Waddy's son. Ronnie often heard stories about her father who loved playing in the rain when he was a child. Perhaps that's why Ronnie felt close to her father every time it rained. After a while, Ronnie came inside. They both sat in the living room, enjoying warm tea while chatting. Mrs. Waddy recounted her adventurous youth, while Ronnie shared her dreams of becoming a famous writer. If you keep trying, that dream will surely come true, Ronnie, said Mrs. Waddy encouragingly. The day grew late, and the rain started to subside. Ronnie decided to write a story about the rain and her memories with her grandmother. She felt that day was so special, filled with inspiration and love from her family. In that small town, the rain not only brought coolness, but also memories and hope. For Ronnie, the rain was a bridge between the past and the future, between memories of her father and the dreams she wanted to achieve. Questions ****. 1. Where is the story set? 2. Who is Ronnie? 3. Why does Mrs. Waddy call Ronnie to come inside? 4. What does Ronnie feel about the rain? 5. What are Ronnie and Mrs. Waddy doing in the living room? 6. What does Ronnie decide to do after the rain starts to subside? 7. What does the rain symbolize for Ronnie? That's all from me. If there is a mistake, I apologize. Thank you for watching this video even though there are many shortcomings in